Hello everybody, I am happy to see you here. Welcome to Me Paintings. I'm Veronica Me and today I've got another exciting colorful tutorial for you. I'll be using all these rainbow colors as you can see because I think they will create a beautiful match. At the top row I will be using these warm colors and the bottom row will be with these cold colors, and I hope they will nicely mix together and create a beautiful abstraction which I will turn into something spectacular. I'm using these colors, and this one is from Solo Goya and the rest of them are from Lucas Krill Studio. I buy this in a local art shop, but I'm sure you'll be able to find them somewhere online. So my yellow is called Genuine Yellow. Then I've got my Indian Yellow, Cadmium Deep Red, Mauve, Permanent Violet, Yellowish Green, Sap Green, if I read it right, Viridian Velo, Turquoise, and the last one is Cerulean Blue. And I mix my colors with pouring medium. This is the consistency. Oh, this is the bad ending. I like to reuse my sticks and cups because I think it's better if you reuse things rather than chucking them and buying new ones. So it's quite dirty, but this is the consistency of my colors, if you can see that. Let's show you the orange one. You might be able to see it better. Yeah, it's like slightly whipped cream. And I mix my colors with pouring medium, which I make by myself. I use PVA glue and water for my pouring medium. I mix 60% of PVA glue and 40% of water. This combination creates my pouring medium. And then I mix 50% of acrylic colors and 50% of pouring medium. Sometimes you have to use different ratio. It depends on the brand of colors which you're using. Now, I'm also going to add 2 drops of silicone oil in each color, because I would like to have some small cells, but you don't actually have to use silicone oil. But from my experience, if I put silicone oil in, I get more small cells. But if you've got the right mixture of pouring medium and colors, you can get cells without silicone oil. You just need heat gun or torch. So then I slightly mix it little bit. As my base, I'll be using this mixture of titanium white and pouring medium. I'm using this type of white, which I bought in local art shop as well. Just titanium white. This was cheap because it was 750 milliliters. I always like to buy big amount of white acrylic color because I use white a lot. So I always look for good deals. And this is a mixture. It's 30% of my white acrylic color and 70% of this pouring medium, which I created. And I'm going to use this white canvas, which is size, I think, 25 centimeters times 20 centimeters. So let's pour my white all over this canvas. And now the fun part starts. So firstly I'm gonna start with yellow. I'm gonna pour these little puddles of color in the middle. Some Indian yellow in it. And then another blob here, orange. So this is my first row, and then second row with my gold colors. And these colors, these opposite colors, match beautifully together. So 2 drops, 1, 2. Mix it up a little bit, and then I'll pour my white here. As a swiping tool, I'll be using this piece of plastic. It's something between thin and thick. It works quite well. So I gently put it on the top and then push down. Ooh, that's nice. Some cells are growing. I'm just gonna I'm gonna pour it down a little bit because I don't want to have that white part on the other end. So let's pour it down a little bit like this. I can already see some beautiful cells forming. Let's use my heat gun. This is a cheap one from Lidl, but it works well and it helps to pop my cells. Wow, look at that! Such a colorful splash of colors. Oh, I like that. Now, you know what? I'm going to try to swipe these bottom parts here and here so it covers the whole canvas. So I don't have anything, I just have got this piece of plastic and I'm going to swipe these colors down. Oh, look at that, that's beautiful. Oh my, these are amazing. Cells growing already. Look at that, it's so beautiful. Let's use my heat gun again. That's so cool. I love all these rainbow colors. And what I'm gonna do in the middle, I've got these 3 balloons from the biggest one to the smallest one, and I like to create beautiful background for my bubbles because if you've seen my previous videos, you know I love painting bubbles on my pours, so I'm gonna do that. And for that I'll use my balloon. So the biggest one will be in the middle. I will gently push and create a beautiful background for my bubble. Oh, like that. Can you see that? That will be perfect background. Let's wash this off and create another 2. Wow. And here. Now my smaller balloon. You can wash it off. That's beautiful. Now let's put one here as well. And one here. And also some teeny tiny balloon kisses. Hey, welcome back. So my pour is dry and look at these beautiful cells. I love how they formed and created this beautiful pattern. Now I'm going to paint my favorite bubbles in the middle and create a unique 3D piece. And again, I'll be using my yogurt cups to draw nice circles. And today I will do it a little bit differently. I'll use my Posca pen. It's acrylic marker, and I'm gonna draw these white lines, white round circles. So that's one bubble, then maybe here. Okay, so that's done. That's where my bubbles will be. And now I want to create nice borders for my bubbles. And for that, I'll use my Arteza acrylic marker Space Black. And I'd like to create these lines here. Some bubbles will go over the border, some will be in the middle, in the deep hole. I would like to follow the lines of my cells, so let's see where it will go. And this is how it will look like. So I've got my black background and my bubbles or gemstones, I don't know how to call them, they look like stained glass. And I'm gonna show you how to paint these and create a beautiful gemstone or water drop art. So let's show you a little detail. I'm gonna show you how to do that on this one. I'll be using my black acrylic color. This is black, and this type of brush, I think it's called blending brush or something like that. This is size 11, but I'll also be using different sizes, depends on the size of my bubble. So I'm gonna start with black. I put my brush in water and then put a little bit of that black color on my brush. And I'm gonna put quite a big layer of black on the top and just a tiny layer of black here on the top. So let's start. Don't worry about these white edges, you will mend them later on. I'm doing those white edges because I want my bubbles or gemstones to stand out from the black background, but of course you don't have to do that white circle, you can just shade it, but I think it looks nicer when that white border is there. So that's my top, and the bottom it will be just a little bit of black. I put my brush in water again, and now I start blending my black. Put a little bit of that black here on the bottom as well, to give it that 3D look. Again, putting my brush in water, and then I start blending my black. This surface behaves differently than just a cotton canvas because it's on acrylic pour, so it will take time till you blend your black, but it needs a little bit of practice. Once you figure it out, you'll be able to create beautiful effects. So it looks like my black is dry. Now time to draw this circle. You can also use your plastic cup to draw a nice circle, but I'm going to do it by hand. It just needs a little bit of practice and steady hand. Now I think it stands out nicely from the black background, and time to make my shades, reflections. The light source is coming from this side, so reflection will be up here and down here. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, I will also highlight these edges with white to make it pop. So just like this, I will go over the edges with my acrylic marker. And then I put my brush in water, and you have to do this quite quickly, otherwise your white will get dry. And I will just blend my white like this, just a little bit. And this is the result of my rainbow water drop acrylic pour, and I'm in love with this swipe. I love all these beautiful cells and all these patterns which created such a beautiful structure. It looks so cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it was inspirational for you. If you enjoyed it, please give a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. You can also join my Facebook group, which is called Create With Me, and show us your beautiful art. Thank you very much for watching and for all your positivity. You are amazing. I couldn't wish for better viewers and subscribers. You are amazing. Thank you so much for being here with me on this amazing journey. See you soon. Bye.